Hi everybody, it's Margie from Bumbles and Fairy Tales, and I'm here with part 2 for my August book club. I'm just going to get started with the review books that I received this month. One of the first ones I received comes from Quirk Books. This is HORRORSTOR by Grady Hendrix. This is being released on September 23rd. This is a horror story that takes place, I believe, in an IKEA-like store. The book is just like the catalog. It is really, really, really cool. However, I did not realize that it was going to have zombies in it. And you all know how I feel about zombies, but I am so intrigued by this whole premise of using a catalog store as, you know, part of the story. So I'm really looking forward to it. I am definitely going to start reading it probably next week. And I don't know. I don't know what to make of it just yet. I just love the book itself so much, so I hope the story that goes with it is just as cool. The next book that I received is this tiny little book. It comes from Harper Collins. It's also being released on September 23rd. It's called Poison Apples, Poems for You, My Pretty, and it's by Heppermann. I already read about 75% of this as an e-arc. It is really interesting. In the way that there's like a fairy tale, contemporary kind of feel to these poems. However, the pictures are quite disturbing, very dark, and even with the pictures sometimes and the poem, it's a little difficult to kind of like get what it is with some of them. But I'm looking forward to actually reading it over again in paper format. Maybe I'll get a better feel for the majority of these. But the book itself, I mean, the finished copy is going to be beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to rereading this and seeing the finished copy. This next book I received from St. Martin's Griffin. It's called Being Audrey Hepburn. This one's being released on September 16th. And this is about a girl who's from Jersey. She loves everything and anything that has to do with Audrey Hepburn, and then one day she sneaks in and tries on Audrey Hepburn's famous little black dress that was made by Da Vinci, I think it is? Gavinci? I don't know how you pronounce that, sorry. And people spot her, and all of a sudden she looks so much like Audrey Hepburn that she gets thrust into the limelight. She's hanging out with Manhattan socialites. And it sounds like a really fun, good contemporary to get into, so I'm looking forward to this one. Also, this is being compared to the Devil Wears Prada and the Nanny Diaries, so I loved both books, so even more so to get into this soon. The next book that I received from St. Martin's Griffin is a finished copy of How to Fall by Jane Casey. This was already released on August 26th. It's about a girl who has always been sheltered from her extended family, and then all of a sudden her mom decides, let's go to London and visit family, and then when she gets there she finds out that a cousin of hers had just passed away a few months ago, and she seems to be like her doppelganger. She looks exactly like her, and what she thought would be a boring summer abroad, just meeting family and making new friends, turns out that there's this huge mystery behind that girl's murder, and things start happening. So it's being described as a thrilling mystery. So it sounds really intriguing. The next 3 books I received from HarperCollins. The first one is called The Perfectionist by Sara, Shepard. She's the best-selling author of Pretty Little Liars, and to be honest with you, I've never read a book by her at all. I've never read The Pretty Little Liars. I've only seen the first episode of the first show, or whatever, just the pilot, I guess you want to call it. That's it. I've never read anything about her. So I'm really looking forward to finally reading her writing and getting a feel for what all the hype is about. I'm assuming this is going to be pretty similar to Pretty Little Liars. Yes, it's a new series about 5 girls who know you don't have to be good to be perfect. So, sounds like fun. I love contemporary, so I can't wait to get into it. The next book I received from HarperCollins is Kiss Kill Vanish by Jessica Martinez. I have been hearing great things about this book for months now. For months! The cover is absolutely awesome. This one's being released on October 7th. So basically this is about a girl who witnesses her boyfriend carrying out her father's orders to kill somebody. And then she goes into the witness protection program, I believe. I think that's what it's about. So it's a really thick book. I didn't expect it to be so thick. It's like 415 pages long. So this is something different. I'm really looking forward to it. And the last book I received from HarperCollins is Even in Paradise by Chelsey Philpot. This is being released on October 14th. I don't really know too much about this book, but I love the cover. It looks like a great summer kind of read. I think this is about two girls. One girl is the son's daughter. The other girl is kind of like just a normal regular girl, and they form a friendship that they thought would never happen. And everything's all smiles and great, and the one girl starts to fall for the son and her daughter's older brother, and then some secrets start to come out, and it just sounds really intriguing. I believe the majority of the story takes place in a boarding school kind of thing, so I'm really looking forward to it and can't wait to find out more about it. I received a really sweet thank you card from the author of Run to You series, Clara Kensie. This is the note card she sent, and then she sent this great charm that has Run to You at first sight, and one of the quotes is written in there. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, can't focus. But it's really beautiful, it's really pretty, and I love it. She's such a sweet author. The series is absolutely amazing. The series is broken up into 6 parts. So basically, there's I think 5 chapters in each part. Put all 6 parts together and you create one novel. That's basically what it is. So it's a serial series in ebook format. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome book. I loved it so much. I highly recommend it to everybody. I'll leave down the links to my reviews down below so you can definitely check it out. Then I did a couple of book swaps. One of the swaps I received Gayle Forman's Just 1 Year. I am really, really excited to finally read this book so I can read the novella that's I have had on my Kindle for so long. In this book we get to hear from Willem's point of view the whole year after he meets Lulu. So I'm really excited for this, and everybody was just screaming at me to drop everything and read it now. Unfortunately I can't do that, but I do plan on reading it really soon. And the other book that I received in a book swap is Doll Bones by Holly Black. I honestly don't really know too much about it. I've read a few pages. It is really intriguing, and the book itself is really, really cool. However, this book is one of those, you know, just a hardcover book, I guess. And I would have loved to have preferred, you know, the normal kind of hardcover book. So I guess I'm just going to probably hold off, read it first, and then see how it goes, and then maybe get the paperback or something too. We'll see. But the cover is so, so cool. And if you guys know anything about it, just let me know what you think. And my last 2 books for August I purchased from Book Outlet. And those of you that don't know, you're missing out on some really, really great prices here. I mean, their prices are phenomenal. You can get hardbacks from like $4.99. The most I've ever paid for a hardback is $7.99. And they're all in pretty good conditions. Unless you go into their scratch and dent pile, then you're not going to be so sure what you're going to get. But usually scratch and dents are no more than $3.99, even for hardbacks. So I highly suggest you go over there and take a peek and see if you can find any of your older books that you were anticipating but never got around to purchasing. So here are one of the books that I've been looking for quite a while, and it's called Sleepaway Girls by Calonita. She's the author of the Secrets of My Hollywood Life series. She's also the author of the Bells series. I believe this is more middle grade than YA, or it would be for the younger YA. I've heard really great things about it, and she came out with book 2, which is called Summer State of Mind, which is these characters now older, so I have that, and I need to get this one to read it before I can read that. So I'm really looking forward to it. And the last book that I got at Book Outlet is The Whatnot by Stefan Bachmann. This is the companion to The Peculiars, which I read, and it is really outstanding. It is like out there, though. You really have to have an open mind for it. This is considered middle grade. However, when I read it, I really felt like I was reading a YA book. So, and the covers are so cool, and I love it. So I'm so happy to have book 2, and I'm highly anticipating book 3. And that's it for August. Don't forget to leave down below your links and stuff so I can check out the things that you've gotten. And I hope you guys enjoy the beginning of your fall season. And for those of you that are on the other side of the world, I hope you guys are enjoying the beginning of your spring. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.